Till death, Ohio women at risk. Tonight, our special investigation reveals the dangers facing women who try to escape abusive relationships. Ohio has no cohesive registry that alerts officers when there is a protection order against an abuser. In many cases, those orders are never even served. And if they are rarely enforced. Adding to that, there are no laws here in Ohio that ban an abuser from owning a gun. Laws that exist in 36 other states, despite the research that abused women are 5 times more likely to be murdered if the abuser owns a gun. The failure to protect, leading to women and children being murdered or seriously injured, and police put into harm's way dealing with violent attackers.
Okay, so what are our state lawmakers doing about it? Sarah Buttison went to Columbus to find out.
Many of the reforms we've called for tonight require changes in state law. We took our findings to members of the Ohio Senate's Criminal Justice Committee, a committee focused on issues like domestic violence, including extending the right to receive a protection order to unmarried couples.
Thank you for doing your stories and for being concerned about our citizens the way that you are, and calling these things out and identifying them as issues.
Ohio Senator John Eklund is the committee's chair. We showed him our findings, which underscore the need for significant change in Ohio.
This is not something that we cannot do, and it's certainly something that we ought to look into.
Eklund was especially concerned when we showed him how tough it is to enforce protection order violations. A problem other states solved by creating a registry that instantly provides law enforcement with information about abusers. As a result of our investigation, he pledged to take steps that could lead to legislation, the creation of a registry, and further protections for domestic violence victims here in Ohio.
If people are being hurt when they could have been helped, then it's terribly important that we consider a registry, it seems to me.
We will continue to advocate for effective change, and we'll keep you informed about every development.
Despite the slowdown in Columbus, our year-long investigation is sparking changes.
As we mentioned, Ohio Representative Nikki Antonio introduced a bill to keep guns out of abusers' hands. Governor Kasich signed a law that protects victims' personal information from abusers, and there are renewed efforts now to establish a protection order registry in Ohio. And of course, our investigation is not over. We will continue to hold our lawmakers accountable, investigating abuse cases and asking why the system continues to fail our women.
And if you want to see just how our state stacks up, go to our News 5 app. We have an interactive map that shows how other states enforce protective orders, and you can compare them to Ohio.
And we want to hear from you. There's a place on our app where you can tell us your experiences.
So thank you for joining us tonight for Till Death, Ohio Women at Risk.